Hey everyone, it's me back to answer some questions. The first question that I'm gonna go through, someone asked me, how did I know that I was fully recovered? Um, there's no easy way to answer that because it's not, nothing like tells you that you're fully recovered. You just realize that, food and behaviors are not on your mind anymore, and it doesn't rule your day, rule your thoughts. I originally said that been fully recovered for 3 years, but honestly, I'm gonna have to say a lot longer than that because when I think about when I had my 5-year-old daughter, or even before that, when I was getting ready to get married in 2005, I was exercising and eating healthy to not to become really thin, but to be toned and have a normal body weight. And then when I was pregnant with my 5-year-old, it never crossed my mind how much weight that I was going to gain, and then after I had her, it didn't bother me. I just gradually lost the baby weight, and it wasn't on my mind. It really wasn't. So honestly, probably at least 6 years, to be honest, recovered. Um, the reason why I said 3 years, I have my daughter, my youngest is 2.5, and after I had her, I developed postpartum preeclampsia. And because of that, I was told I had to quit smoking. When I quit smoking, what happened, and I didn't realize it at the time, that I was eating more food to compensate, for that oral fixation that I needed. And I ended up gaining weight. I ended up gaining the same amount of weight that I was term pregnancy. And I was exercising at the same time, but I mean, since I was taking so many calories and basically binging without knowing it, um, just to cure that oral fixation, I gained a lot of weight. And when I was faced with, it wasn't my normal body size. I know what my normal body size. It's what I am now, basically. And when I was faced with what to do, because I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. I didn't want to be thin. I wanted to just be a healthy weight. Um, when for 1 second, popped in my head that sure, I know a way to lose weight in a hurry, and there was no way I was going to do that. No way whatsoever. I was not going to do that. No way. So what I did was I started eating healthy and got a different exercise, or started a different exercise regimen, and naturally the weight came off in a healthy way. So it's just it doesn't it gets to a point where it doesn't occupy your thoughts all the time. Your life and everything you do is not based around food anymore, or based around your meals. You don't have to think about it all the time. Like, am I eating enough? Am I eating too much? You know, it's just, there's nothing tells you that you're recovered. You'll just know when it happens. That's the best answer that I can give you, because you'll just know. It doesn't control you anymore. It's not part of your life anymore. Um, Let's see, what was the other question? Oh, I had somebody ask me what exactly are core issues. They're different for everybody. It could be emotional trauma, like emotional abuse. It could be physical abuse, rape, anything like that that is in your past that you haven't been able to deal with, get out, and process. Anything like that would be one of your core issues. And it's very, very important for you to get those out and deal with them and learn to process them in a healthy way for your own health, your mental health, and to recover from your eating disorder. And then I also wanted to bring up, I wanted to let you guys know to be your own advocate, which means you're in charge of your own health care. Don't be afraid to speak up if you think the doctor's not doing something right, or if you disagree with them, don't be afraid to speak up. And I'm not talking about those that are in a treatment program and don't want to eat as much as they're given. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you don't think something's right, speak up. You have a right to be involved in your care. I've worked with doctors for the last 14 years, and honestly, I've worked for some crappy ones. And before that, I would listen to anything a doctor said because, I thought they knew everything. Well, not everything, but medically speaking. But after I worked for these crappy doctors, I realized, number one, some of them really just don't care at all. They really don't care. They're just in it for the money. Number two, they don't know everything. Some of them are awesome doctors, and I've worked for some really awesome doctors that I would, you know, that I know I would trust my life with them, is what I'm trying to say. But then I've also had some doctors that, of course I would question them all the time. They weren't. My point is that be your own advocate. If you don't think something's right, you have a right in your own care. You have a right to question the doctor. You also have a right to second opinion. So I just wanted to also say that you be your own advocate in your care. If you're trying to get in a treatment center and they're saying, oh, you're with one psychiatrist or psychologist and a doctor, and they're saying, oh no, you're not, sick enough or whatever, you know what? Go to a different doctor. You have a right as a patient to be involved in your care. So that's all I wanted to say today. I hope I answered your questions, and like always, I'm open for more, and I will be happy to give you my perspective on any question that you may have. Have a good day. Bye.